Yo, what's going on, guys? I want to answer a question that I get a lot in the emails, and it's how to hit a curveball better. Okay, I get this question a lot, and I'm going to give you 4 tips to be a better curveball hitter, okay? The first tip that I see a lot of guys doing wrong when they're trying to hit a curveball is you want to keep your hips closed as long as possible, okay? Where I see a lot of guys fault or mess up when they're trying to hit a curveball is when they start that swing and they start to go into that front leg, the first thing that happens is that heel gets down early and the hips start to open up. Now if you've got a ball that's coming here and breaking away from you, especially righty on righty, if you go here and that heel gets down and your hip opens up, it's going to be very hard to hit that good curveball. So what you want to work on is work on keeping those hips closed as long as possible. So don't let that front heel get down, or don't let those hips leak out too early until you recognize that pitch and go to put a swing on it. So when you're striding into that front leg, boom, keep these hips squared up, lined up. Now as that curveball comes in and you're moving into your front leg, keep those hands back, keep those hips square, and then unload on it, okay? Number 2 is you have to keep your body angle, okay? Your body angle is how you set up in the batter's box. Now, a lot of major league hitters may not set up with their body angle. They may be up tall, but once they stride and get into their body angle, they've got a slight lean chest over toes. You want to keep this body angle when you're hitting a curveball. What I see a lot of guys doing is whether they set the body angle in their stance or whether they stride into their body angle. Either way, when they see a curveball, they see it coming up high here, so they'll get here and they go, oh, and they lose that body angle. Now that ball's moving down and away from them, and they're finishing up tall like this. It's very hard to hit that curveball again when you lose your body angle or pull this angle, chest over toes, pull this angle off. If you stay on it, you have a much better chance of hitting that curveball. Okay? Tip number 3 for hitting a curveball better is to do the Jose Lobaton Hitting Drill. I had the opportunity to train Jose Lobaton, Major League catcher for the Nationals, last offseason, and he showed me a great drill that he did to work on really getting into his front leg, but staying back and keeping his hips closed as he hit a breaking ball. Specifically, he was working on hitting Uehara's fork ball, which in Game 3 of the playoffs last year, he hit a walk-off home run because he used this drill. So even though he was working on it for a split finger, the same goes for if you're working on hitting curveballs. So I'm going to leave the annotation to that drill right here. If you want to see that drill, you can click on that and check it out. It's a great drill. But before you do that, tip number 4 is, how about you don't hit the curveball? Look for a fastball. Get a good fastball, okay? If you get a curveball early in the count, spit on it. You know, you don't want to hit that big loopy curveball early in the count. Let's wait for a good fastball, right? If you get a curveball late in the count, you should be in a 2-strike approach, so you're only swinging at curveballs that are going to be strikes, right? Not chasing anything out of the zone. So you're hoping to get yourself into a good hitter's count and then attack a good fastball. That's the best way to hit a curveball, is to hit the fastball before you got to hit curveballs, all right? So those are the 4 tips I'm giving you. I hope those help. Don't forget to check out that Jose Lobaton Hitting Drill. Keep those hips closed, keep your body angle, and start crushing some baseballs.
If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and then join the free newsletter at yougoprobaseball.com.